Hello! So today I'm going to show you how to build a Facebook page for your new Chalk Couture business. This is my home screen, and so you can see down here where it says Explore, we're going to hit Pages here. Chances are you don't have one yet, but we're going to hit Create, and that's going to take us to this. Now, I'm going to literally walk you through what I would suggest that you do. You can certainly do other things, but this has always been my best practices. So we're going to get started with a business or brand. Your new Chalk Couture business. If you're going to put Chalk Couture, you need to put independent designer. And then you can put your name. You can put, if you've come up with a fun name, you can use that as well. So I like Arts and Crafts Store. So once you put it in, you can actually, so you could put in your address, 123 There you go. But I'm not going to show this because we don't necessarily want to do that. So there we go. We're going to hit continue. It's going to come up here and it's going to say, do you want to add a profile picture? So what I recommend is that you do find a profile picture of yourself that you can use for this. This is this little guy right in here. I'm going to skip it for now. And that's going to ask for a cover page. The great thing is our head office is giving us lots and lots of social media tools that we can use. So for now, I would come in here and I would grab a Facebook cover. You click on the Facebook cover, and then if you're on a Mac, you do, or a PC, you do right-click Save Image. If you're on a Mac, it's Control, click, and then Save Image as well. I love that cover. I'm going to save that to our desktop. I come back here to our Facebook page. We're going to upload that cover. And that's just a great starting point for now. All right, so then we're going to come in here, and there's a couple of things that I really recommend that you do. First off, I want you to come in here to Settings, and I want you to come into your page info. And here it is that you can write a whole bunch of different things. So this is, independent chalk. Oh, it helps if I could spell. Independent chalk couture designer. Put your number in there as well and hit Save Changes. If you want people to contact you by email, that's great. I would include your website address, which is https://chalkcouture.com, and then whatever your URL is, your email that you're going to be using. We're going to hit Save Changes on that and that. You have a street address, but we're not actually going to put where it is. We can always do hours open, price, I like to put this, and you don't have a policy change. So that is your starting point there. Templates and tabs. This is the part that I want to make sure that you know about, is I want you to come in here and I want you to make sure that you've got two certain tabs added. First off, we're going to change the template from standard. We're actually going to change it to shop. There we go. And that is so that we have a tabs offer, and we'll work on that later on as you go along. The other thing I want to make sure that you add in here is that you add a notes tab. And you can even come in here, if you're not going to have a job, you can actually remove that. Definitely keep videos for sure, keep groups, keep community, offers. We don't need offers because we aren't allowed to publicly share anything that way. So this is a good group to have for your notes. This is great if you're doing workshops. Posts are obviously your regular post. Reviews are good for people telling us how wonderful we are. Photos obviously are going to be products. I'm going to actually move this up here because eventually I'm going to show you how to add items to a shop so people can shop directly from your Facebook page and it checks out on your Chalk Couture site. So there we go. That is good. We're happy with all of that. We don't have event ticketing. We don't have messaging. It's always good to get a friend or a relative to be another administrator. If you've got a spouse that's on Facebook, I would add them, just simply because if you end up in Facebook jail, which can happen, it means that you have another access into your site. If you want to keep it within certain products or certain areas, if you're just looking to sell to Canada, if you're looking to sell to just the US, you can actually come in here and change where it's sent to. And then that way you really are marketing just to the people that are there. If you have an Instagram account set up, you can actually link to your Instagram account. That is a great thing to do as well. So that's kind of gets you started on that part of it. We're going to come back here into the pages very quickly. And what I suggest is you get a couple of, once you've got a bit more content in here, maybe a couple more posts, you're going to come in here and you're going to add some friends to like your page. I always find, there's a couple of good friends that are always really, really good and supportive. Start by adding them, and that's an incredible way to go. And we will talk more about the content that you can add to your Facebook page in another video. I hope this helps you in setting up your page.